What's up, guys? Zero here. It's going to be a deck profile, kind of, but more so just going to be going over what I've kind of done with my Sams recently. And I just want to kind of get your opinions on what you guys think I should do with the deck. Cool thing is I'll be having a hero deck list within the next probably week or so. Pretty much have all the cards. I'm just waiting on Miracle Fusion. 3 Miracle Fusions in the mail from GalacticGod. One of the best Yugi tubers, in my opinion. And just a couple more cards, I think, from other people. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And of course, I'm still waiting on the cards from Team Delta Force for Dark Worlds. Apparently, it's supposed to be. He went to the mail or post office, and apparently it's supposed to be here this week. So I've traded with him before, and I never had this problem, and it's just crazy. I've been waiting for the cards in the mail for like a month, and I don't think they're lost. I just don't know what's going on. So kind of fed up a little bit, but I'm sure he's gonna see this and be annoyed because I've been bugging him so much about it. But you know, it's kind of at the point now where it's getting a little ridiculous. Anyways, moving on. So I'm just gonna quickly go through my Sams again, and I just want to get your guys' opinion on what you guys think I should do with the deck. I'll just kind of give you my thoughts. I was originally running 2 Veilers, but I've been talking to a lot of people recently, and I actually am at the point now where I really don't think you need hand traps. Max C is not as good as everyone says it is. It's not worth $100 either. Really, the only deck it's really good against is wind-ups. So I think it's better to side deck it, not to main it, because a lot of times you're going to be playing those weird abstract decks, and Max C is just not going to do anything for you. It's just going to sit in your hand. And, excuse me, sorry guys, just ate dinner. And Effect Veiler is really good, but it's also a minus, and it's not always as good as it could be, and a lot of times it can be dead as well. So I was running 2 in here. I did end up taking them out, and I'm running a lot more traps now. I just felt it was needed. But yeah, without further ado, I'll just get down to the deck. So I'm still running 2 Kageki. I think you still gotta run 2. I love the card. It's still great. 3 Kagemusha, staple. Now here's the one I'm not sure about. Now I'm running Asceticism still, as you guys know. I'm not really sure, like, I run 2 Elder. I do really like 2 Elder, but sometimes it's just kind of like, I don't know if I should be running 2. I'm running 3 Dojos as well, so I really think that 2 is kind of maybe necessary, but I think you could probably get away running 1. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm probably going to stick with the two Elders, but I wouldn't mind cutting one out, maybe make room for another trap, but I think for right now it's running well. Next is 3 Kizan. Still staple. I would never run less than 3. Now, next one I want to talk about as well is Grandmaster. You know, I've been running 1 recently for a while. I do still really like 1. I think it's sometimes a lot better than 2. 2 can be a dead draw. But then other times I wish I did still run that second one just because it does give you that extra special summon. So let me know once again down below in the comments what you guys think about 1 versus 2 Grandmaster. Next is 1 Enishi. I still think this guy's staple. That's another one I want to talk about. Hand of the 6 Samurai. A lot of people are always saying to me this thing is staple. Hand of the 6 Samurai is staple. Staple, staple, staple. And as much as I agree it's a very good card, especially versus Veiler, you just kind of normal summon this, or normal or even special through Dojo or Kageki, XYZ. It's another 3. There's just something about it that sometimes I just feel like it's not necessary. And it doesn't really work with the rest of the synergy of the deck. I've almost been tempted to take this out for the second Grandmaster again, or Zanji, most likely Zanji. It's a good card. It's just, I don't know. Stupid camera. It's just not as effective as I want it to be sometimes, especially just for the fact that a lot of times when an opponent sets a monster, it's probably going to be something that they're going to get a plus off of anyways, like Sangan. Not a lot of people run flip effect monsters anymore. They're just a bit too slow. I think she is very good. She does get around Veiler if you summon her tribute herself. But I just think Zanji's a better card. It's an Asceticism target. Yada, yada, yada. So let me know once again down below in the comments if you guys think I should take out Hand and run Zanji instead. I noticed a lot of OCG builds running no Hand and running Zanji. But that's also probably because we have priority still here, and in the OCG they don't. I think once we do get priority, though, this card's going to lose a lot of its effectiveness. Lose priority. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm still running the 1 Spirit. I just like Spirit. I think it's really good. It's one of those cards you can get a ton of pluses off of, and it can get help you get over bigger monsters if you're having a hard time. So that's all the monsters now. I took out the Veilers. That's 14 monsters, I believe. So we got 3 Asceticism. I still like 3. 3 United. Still running 3 Dojo. I just like it. It's explosive. I may end up taking 1 out again for another trap, but as it is for now, I do like 3 Dojo. And the 1 Gateway, obviously, the nuts. 2 Smoke Signal. I got 1 from my friend who came over today, so that's good. And Rhoda, obviously. And Book. Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. I don't run MST. I don't run Dark Hole. I would like to run Dark Hole, but I really don't think it's completely necessary in this deck just because a lot of times you're going to have field presence. The only time it's really good is when your opponent's swarmed and it's a good top deck, but if that's the case, you probably aren't going to be able to come back too easily. I may take out the 3rd Dojo and put in Dark Hole, but as it is for now, I do like how it's running. I do like 3 Dojo. On the traps, 2 double-edged sword technique. I still think you gotta run 2, at least 2. Instead of the Veilers now, I'm running. You guys know I was running 1 compulsory before. I'm running 2. I put in a 2nd compulsory and another card, which I'll get to shortly. This card is just good. It interrupts a lot of plays. It gets around big synchros. Gets around Stardust Dragon. It doesn't require your opponent attacking or summoning. It's just really you can use it whenever, which is excellent. And it helps get in the OTK. So I do like 2 compulsory. These will be coming out probably for Fiendish Chains when I get them, but as it is now, I do really like the 2 compulse. Then of course we got the Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings and Judgment. It's a staple in the deck. Still running the one Musakani. I keep wanting to go up to 2, but I really think all you need is 1. What I actually added in place of one of the Veilers was Starlight Road. This card's awesome. I'm running it pretty much in every deck now. I'm running it in Heroes, I'm running it in Infernity, and I'm running it in my Dark Worlds as well. And it's just too good. If you guys think about it, 2 Torrential Tribute, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm. There's Black Rose still. A lot of monsters have at least 2 pop effects for like the big boss monsters, such as Geyseris and Gladiator Beasts. You got Hyunlai pops 3, stuff like that. So I really think that the Starlight Road is a staple format 1. I would go as far as to say you can even run 2 in some decks that run a lot of back row, but it's at least a staple at 1. If you guys also noticed, the Dark World deck that won the YCS was running 1, and I believe Michael Balin, or sorry, not Michael Balin, Joe Giorlando, the hero player who got top 4, was also running Starlight Road. And it's just a very good card. Like, your opponent won't expect it. I was going to run a 2nd Musakani over this, but then I realized Musakani just stops destruction. This thing can... And the other problem is it requires a monster in the field. This thing is just like, no, you know what? You're going to hit multiple cards. I'm getting free Stardust out. And you get a Stardust Dragon and a Shien in the field, a Stardust Dragon and a Nat Beast, you have a pretty solid chance of being able to stop anything. So I'm really liking the 1 Starlight Road. And Mirror Force. I still think it's a staple in this deck. So that's the deck now, guys. Let me know what you think, once again, in the comments down below. It's running really well. I was testing it today against several of my friends' decks, Tribunities, Gravekeepers, Lightsworn. Excuse me. And yeah, it's doing really well. The only thing is, like I said, I will once I get the Fiendish Chain reprint in the 6 Samurai structure deck later this year, I will be replacing probably the Fiendish Chains, the Compulsories for 2 Fiendish Chains or a Compulsory and Mirror Force. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will have the deck list down below if anyone wants to net deck, because I know you guys love net deck in my decks. So, yeah, fly away at her. Also, before you go, like I said at the start, make sure to check out GalacticGod. He's already got a ton of subscribers, but if you already haven't seen his channel, make sure to check him out. He's one of the best Yugi-tubers on the web, and he's also a great guy. He's got eBay, he sells cards, and he's an awesome collector, so make sure to check him out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the vid. Peace.